West Ham United host Chelsea in Saturday's early game, with Chelsea linked to keep pace with the Manchester clubs at the top of the Premier. West Ham have been struggling this season, have only 10 points from 15 games, which is their lowest ever in the Premier League, but they only lost to league leaders Man City. On the other hand, confidence sky high at Stamford Bridge at Chelsea, as they have lost only one of the last 12 games and unbeaten in 7, winning 6. Hazard is at a hand in 12 goals in his last 11 games in all competitions for Chelsea. Chelsea's record against West Ham very good, and the way Hazard's playing, honestly, you've got to see him score. I would imagine any time Hazard, first or second half, to score, and Chelsea to win either 2-1 or 3-1. Chelsea win, the record's too good against the Hammers.
Burnley host Watford this weekend, and Burnley just sit one place ahead of Watford in the table, and this is actually the first time these two sides have been within the top 8 of the top flight this late in the season. As you know, Turf Moor is a tough place to go to, but Burnley have kept 4 clean sheets at home in the league this season, conceding just 3 goals. However, Watford's form away from home has picked up. From 7 Premier League away games this season, they've managed to bag 13 points, which is 1 more point than in the whole of 2016 to 2017 away from home. Watford have the means to hit the back of the net, so I'm going to go for a Wincast, Watford to win and Richarlison to score. Crystal Palace hosts Bournemouth at Selhurst Park, and after Palace's dire start to the season, Roy Hodgson has steadied the ship and they've made a turnaround with only 1 loss in their last 6. They've also been over 2.5 goals in Palace's last 4 home games in the Premier League, including wins over Stoke and Chelsea. However, Bournemouth are unbeaten in their last 3 on the road. So my tip for you would be over 2.5 goals. Huddersfield hosts Brighton at the John Smith Stadium, and both newly promoted teams will be looking for a win. However, Huddersfield are in terrible form and have lost their last 4 matches in the Premier League. Brighton's form isn't much better, however they've only been defeated in 2 of their last 8. Anthony Knockaert's record against Huddersfield is very good. He had a hand in 8 goals in 7 appearances in all competitions against them, so I'm going to go for Knockaert to score at any time. Swansea City take on West Brom at the Liberty Stadium, but this may not be a good thing for Swansea, as they've actually got the worst home record in the league, only picking up 4 points in total. They've also lost 6 of their last 7 in the Premier League, whilst West Brom are 13 games without a win and have seen draws in the last 3. I think this game will be a low scoring one, so I'm going to go for under 1.5 goals.
Tottenham take on Stoke at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Tottenham have won all 3 of the last meets between these clubs 4-0. Kane only needs 5 goals from the last 6 games before Christmas to equal the record for the most goals scored in a calendar year, currently held by Alan Shearer, which is 36 goals. I think Kane can do it. I think he'll score in this game. Kane anytime. Newcastle take on Leicester at 5:30 on Saturday. Newcastle are in terrible form. They've lost 5 of the last 6 games. The other one they drew. Vardy is 1 goal away from becoming the first Leicester player to score 50 Premier League goals. I think he'll do it in this game. Vardy to score anytime.